Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster, you know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you lay eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling, he has great striking, he has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Khamzat Chimaev enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Yes, he is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Welterweight champion, Leon "Rocky" Edwards. Obviously, there weren't many people picking him to beat Kamaru Usman at UFC 278. But that fight was scheduled for 25 minutes. He needed all of them. He produced one of the greatest highlights in UFC history.
He did. He needed 24 minutes and 30 seconds in order to become the champion. But he never gave up on himself. It seemed as though everything was trending in the wrong direction, and he got the job done. Leon Edwards is a phenomenal fighter. He's very well-rounded, and he's real big for the weight class. And you see his physicality come into play in that first round against Kamaru Usman, taking him down and controlling him on the ground.
Right.
But tonight he has a different challenge. He doesn't have the guy that brings all the accolades. He has a young, hungry lion that's looking to knock him off his throne.
And we will see how Leon handles this challenge, but of course increased eyeballs on Leon Edwards, given what he was able to accomplish in becoming the man at 170 pounds. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khamzat Chimaev. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Welterweight Champion of the world, Leon "Rocky" Edwards.
Herb Dean, all referee for this one. All right, so Khamzat Chimaev able to get it done on the scale on Friday. Now he gets his shot against Leon Edwards. Chimaev, the favorite, still undefeated. And finally tonight, after 3 matchups went away, it shall be done between 2 of the better welterweights in the world.
You know, John, I don't know in which fight Chimaev would not be the favorite. He's one of those guys that just strikes fear in just about anyone. But Leon "Rocky" Edwards. Leon Edwards has time and time again accepted this matchup. He feels like he has the style to solve the Chimaev problem. Tonight we get an opportunity to see if that's the case. Chimaev will have something to say about it.
All right, so there it is. Just as he said in our fighter meeting, he's going to pursue the clinch at all costs. He doesn't care about the crowd booing. This is how you defeat a kickboxer, and the wrestler's going to try to tire him out here.
Well, yeah. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, looks like he's got the sub locked in. Oh, how about this as he jumps to side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Edwards trying to make some of these ground strikes count. Edwards is back to the north-south.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Changing the position.
Excellent ground and pound there by Edwards.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Nice shot there by the champ.
Chimaev's in half guard. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Edwards. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. The ground strikes starting to pile up. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, look at that leg kick. A swing and a miss by Edwards. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. 2 minutes to go in round one. Closes the gap and gets the single collar timeout. Nice jab by Khamzat Chimaev.
Back in the clinch. Let's see what he does now. Great job finding it. He's going guillotine.
And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Gotta be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps...
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, roll to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Chimaev's in half guard. All right, full guard here if you're the top fighter. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to pass to the next position, get the half guard so I can get my ground and pound off. Ooh, what a punch.
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Edwards is trying for a submission here. Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, and he's out.
And now he's a tippy choke.
Oh, he's got it locked in tight now.
He's out. What submission defense on display.
All right, here, final seconds of round one. For the end of round one. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent, but this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, beautiful level change. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Edwards gets up. He is back on the feet here. Again, he's looking for that left. He's hurt.
Right back.
Oh, guillotine choke would appear to be locked in. Yes, it is. That guillotine is tight. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, Deese. Edwards is trying to lock up on a submission now.
That submission was tight. Look at him, he's starting to finish. Oh my goodness, he slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job, great techniques. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
2 minutes now to go in round two.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Oh, right into mount. Beautiful ground and pound approach, and now his opponent is starting to swell.
Chimaev's going for the sub here.
Arms in deep. The armbar is almost locked in. He's got to be very patient if he wants to get a finish and not lose his position.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Come on, elbows.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Chimaev's in half guard now. Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. He's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so a big round for him there, DC. We'll go back and look at some of the highlights. Big knockdown for him. We'll see if he can follow it up.
You could see that he was flowing. Everything was working in accordance to what he wanted it to be. And at the moment that it showed itself, the moment that the opportunity arrived, he jumped on it, got that big knockdown, and now he finds himself ahead in this fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Oh, big left hook there. Push kick there to the body. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Oh, almost like you saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's gonna have to bring in the end swell to try to deal with the swelling, because this guy is getting pieced up.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Edwards. Side control now. Oh, man. I mean, how much can one man take? He certainly doesn't look like he did when he walked out here just a few moments ago.
He's almost unrecognizable. He's been hit so many times in the face. The swelling started early. We spoke about trying to defend it. We spoke about making adjustments. He didn't, and now he finds himself here.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Oh, he's got his back. Oh, man, all about location as he continues to attack that swollen area. Referee may be looking for the doctor here soon. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Good work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom...
All right, quick pause in the action here. Hopefully this won't be the end of the fight, but some serious swelling around that eye, and I'm not sure the extent to which his vision has been compromised.
I don't know how much he can see right now. He seems to be trying to find the opponent, but his spirit isn't broken.
All right, we'll see if the doctor allows the fight to continue. It looks as though he will. Crowd loves it when the doctor lets the fight continue, don't they?
I love it. I love it when he lets it continue, especially when you have a fight that has been as fun as this to this point.
All right, so the ringside position has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
All right, so now we start. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Lands a switch knee.
Gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. Chimaev's in half guard. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Chimaev's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Working out of the half guard here.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Chimaev. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Edwards getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
He passed the half guard.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Chimaev's has got full mount now.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championships?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down to the go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
The right hand just misses.
Oh! He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking for the finish. Oh, nice double take. He passes the half.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Edwards. Oh, big shots from the top. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Got the single collar tie. Edwards' eye is almost swollen shut. It's actually swollen shut at this point in time. They might potentially stop this fight if he has vision issues from here. Chimaev's in half guard. Print the shirts. Ground and pound. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chimaev.
Oh, right to the mouth. Full side control now.
Chimaev's back in full mount.
He's got to start throwing now. Beautiful transition.
Relentless pressure from the top by Khamzat Chimaev. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. So at this point, with this type of swelling, Could argue a stoppage wouldn't be out of question.
No, it would not be out of question, and I don't think anyone would have a problem with it. This guy has been battered, he's been bruised, and if you don't stop it for the swelling, you stop it to make sure he doesn't take any more damage.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chimaev. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique. Knee on belly.
10 seconds remaining here in round 4. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, Edwards' eye is wearing it, folks. Visible damage. Now looks like it might even be completely shut, so we'll see if the cut man can do anything about it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the doctor stop this fight here between rounds. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defense. Nice punch lands.
Let's go. Let's open up that cut a little bit more.
Lead kick landed there by Edwards. That one connected.
Use your footwork.
Oh, strong hook to the head there by Chimaev. All right, so the referee has called for the ringside position. Perhaps enough damage now to stop the fight.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's over. Stop the fight.
That'll do it. Fighter trying to state his case, but he's not going to be passing any vision tests tonight. TKO via doctor stoppage, sort of an anticlimactic ending to that one. All right, let us re-rack some replays for you now. Exciting fight as long as it lasted, but ultimately so much damage accumulated upstairs and too much swelling for the doctor, evidently.
I mean, it was nasty. You could see him growing a second forehead from all the swelling that he was taking. He was damaged, he was bruised, and he was getting that area of his body targeted over and over again. The referee had no choice but to get the physician to take a look at him.
And here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and